Homelessness, it's a big challenge facing our area right now. There's a severe shortage of affordable housing, and according to many of you, dealing with the homeless issue is a concern that is the top of your minds.
You know, we can't just keep pushing them out of their camps and things like that. You need a better solution to homelessness than just moving them and asking them not to sleep places. So I think affordable housing would be good.
Our 10 Words team spoke to Alex, you just heard from right there. As we went through the community, though, we also found that homelessness comes in many forms. ABC 10's Becca Habiger explains.
The homelessness, you get a bad rap if you are dirty, if you are scraggly looking, you're unshaved, or your hair's a mess. If you're talking to yourself, those people need help. They had a journey up to that point. They weren't always like that. So let's have a little compassion for those people.
Susan Mackey is an advocate for people experiencing homelessness.
This is the event, is the Hands Across I Street. Is today. It's about ending homelessness as we know it.
We spoke with her here last week in Cesar Chavez Plaza.
It's very important that we all have a home to go home to.
But we first met her at the Sacramento Housing Alliance's Regional Affordable Housing Summit last month, where she blended right in with the social workers and other nonprofit staffers.
I'm here to offer my help, and I'm here to get housed.
That's where we learned Mackey herself has been experiencing homelessness off and on for 20 years.
Now I'm in my car.
She agreed to show us a day in her life.
I call it in between homes, not homeless. It's not a pretty place to be.
What do you keep in your car so you can get through your day?
Oh, well,
through your week?
I'll show you the back. Everything is right here. I've got shoes, toiletries and things, books, and everything I need, all up in there.
We started at Sac City College, where Mackey is studying graphic design.
I wish to design my own children's books.
Most people get up to go to class, they shower, they have their bathroom to get ready. What's it like for you?
Total chaos, no organization. If I don't have things around me in order, I don't function well.
Sure.
So that's a problem for me.
That sounds impossible in a car. Do you know whether your professor or any of your fellow classmates know that you're experiencing homelessness right now?
No, they don't, not this class. You know, it's not something that you spread around but I am late often.
She says she's been on waiting lists for affordable housing in the Sacramento area for more than 6 years.
I'm having problems getting into a place that I can afford. I don't look really good on paper.
And her sole income right now is a supplemental security income check, or SSI, from the federal government.
I need to get my degree so I can get a decent salary, because anytime I have a job, the SSI just kind of subtracts that at a certain time, you know, and it's just, you're still in that rut. You're still in that place where you're in that fixed income and you're stuck.
That rut led Mackey to the Sacramento nonprofit Women's Empowerment in the spring of 2016.
We are a 9-week job readiness program, and our goal is to break the cycle of poverty through employment and empowerment.
Renee Garcia is a social worker here.
We help individuals at risk of homelessness as well. So these are individuals that are maybe couch surfing. These are individuals that are maybe staying in a garage. These are individuals that are maybe staying in their car. Yes, there are the individuals that are staying on the streets. We've had people that are camping out at the river, and they make it to class every single day. So yeah, our goal is to help these women before they get kind of further and further down the rabbit hole, because then it's a lot times more difficult to get out of that.
Mackey completed the course, joining more than 1,400 other women who have graduated from Women's Empowerment since its inception in 2001.
I feel comfortable here. I'm safe, and I have stability here, and I have resources here, and I have friends here.
As a graduate, Mackey has lifelong access to the resources here, like computers and Garcia.
She doesn't even need to have an appointment. She can just walk in here. It's a safe space, a safe haven for her, whether she uses our restrooms or she uses the computer lab, whether she needs clothes in our clothing closet, the bus pass, that's what we're here for.
Mackey is now looking for a good, solid job so she can afford a permanent place to live.
The only time I have been productive or made a step in the right direction in my life is when I've had a home. You just can't do this in your vehicle. You can't do it out wherever you are staying. There's no foundation to your life.
I think anytime you hire someone, you're kind of taking a risk. But I definitely think that these women are some of the most resilient and strongest women I've ever worked with. They blow my mind every day.
Mackey is a survivor of domestic abuse, homelessness, and other trauma.
But I'm still here. I'm still standing and I'm advocating for it. And if there's anyone out there that needs me for that, I would love to join your team.
Why should someone hire Susan?
She is very creative, she's very motivated, and I think she's so passionate. She's definitely become a women's empowerment ambassador.
An ambassador with a thankful heart.
I have a storage. A lot of people don't have a storage or a vehicle.
So while Mackey may not fit your previous picture,
I am not the typical face of homeless.
she asks that you broaden your definition.
There are women and there's kids, there's elderly.
Veterans, families.
They deserve respect and dignity regardless of their current situation.
For now, Mackey's vehicle remains her home.
How do you find a safe place to park your car for the night?
I go where it's 24 hours. There's a lot of lights.
Living a life where rest, studying, and success are necessarily secondary to safety and survival.
I may be down, but I am not out.
In Sacramento, Becca Habiger, ABC 10 News.
Incredible story, and homelessness really does come in many forms. You can read more about Susan Mackey's situation on our website, abc10.com.